My name is Dame Norma Ochukwu Momo.
It's too long. No, I want to say, am I a full Nigerian or not a full Nigerian?
I'm the CEO of Blade Group. Like when Jeremy said, I live in the air, he wasn't lying, he wasn't exaggerating. I love God. I love God. I love God. I love God. What else do you not know? I'm a proud wife of a very proud husband. And I have 3 excellent angels. I call my children angels. I have 3 wonderful children. I have 2 boys and a princess. What else do you want to know? That is enough. Your name and yourself.
Okay, myself. Okay, this is myself. 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 Yes, it's by the name Mrs. Oduchi Chizumos Tamlodi Samson Parker. I'm a full-blooded Rivers woman. Yes. A Port Harcourt woman. I'm a Christian, a wife, a mother, a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I'm a CEO, Purple Linen Home Stores, Purple Linen Ultra Services, 14 Ways Nigeria Limited. I don't live in the air. Yes, I don't know. Is there any other thing you want to know? Okay, thank you very much.
I want to say thank you to all of you. Who are we and what are we about? We are the Nook International Fashion Weekend. We are about decency on the runway. We are about decency, basically. I keep saying that you don't have to be naked to be beautiful. You don't have to be naked to be beautiful. And so far, we've had wonderful designers that has conformed to our aim, our vision, our purpose. I don't want to say this started like a joke, but this started as an inspiration from the Lord. And we have taken one day at a time. We've gone precept by precept. And the last 2 years, we decided to focus on the models. And the models are doing so well. For us, like we always say, it's not just about the fashion show. I think the very first year after our fashion show, we focused on the designers. Because from what we noticed, we decided, we brought in people to talk to them about their finances, about their businesses, on how to plan themselves and plan their lives and how to collaborate. And they enjoyed it. And then after that, we focused on the models. And we keep saying that we are proud. Our magazine is coming out, our first, I don't know if to call that in a magazine or a, because it's only like 4 or 5 pages story. No, but it's going to be full with reports from what has happened so far. We've been able to help the models find themselves. That is how we say it. And you know, we keep saying there's our very first face, who is a model, we are so proud of him. He's in the UK today, and surprisingly, he has sponsored this show in so many ways. Brian keeps sending his little pounds, you know, to the models. He's sending money, and it's so interesting. And one of our faces, she actually was promoted in her office. You know, it's just so interesting to know that when you give, what you get back is exciting. Because you know, sometimes you give and you don't get anything back. And to see these children change is very exciting for us. But you know, I'm not going to say this or stop talking without mentioning Toyin. Toyin has been great. The good thing about Toyin is that whatever he says, you say yes, ma. Will he do it is another thing. But now he has learned to do it. You understand? And we have a wonderful team that we work with. This year is not going to be any different. And to think that Brian in the UK says he wants us to give a gift to the best catwalk. So he introduced something else. This is a model who benefited. Because what happens is that for our faces, like Derele said, it's not a pageant. The judges are in the crowd. We don't pick the judges are in the crowd. So they pick the male face and the female face. And the very first male face and female face, I think, went home with 250 each and a scholarship. The second set went home with 500 each. And the last set went home with $1 million each. They didn't need to ask us for their money. Once they signed the agreements, the monies were in their account. And it all came from guests, it came from sponsors. That means that it's interesting to know that people actually value and buy into what we are doing. Because the truth about it is that if they do not, they wouldn't contribute. Premium Bank has already sent a gift for the female face. You understand? They buy into. Emma Deb is one that started with us even before we did, when we didn't even know our left from our right. We've had wonderful sponsors. I will not forget Lush Hair. Lush Hair has been awesome. We've had awesome sponsors showing that, see, what you ladies are doing, just go on with it. For we support you. We keep saying that Port Harcourt is going to be the hub. Very soon, by our 5th year, this is our 4th year. By our 5th year, we'll begin to hear Port Harcourt. Because for us, it's also to bring investors, to bring people, to bring the world down to Port Harcourt City. So it's about the town also. So we truly appreciate you all. The truth is that we ask for more sponsors. I'm going to say something here that, you know, I told Toye, I said, Toye, I'm tired. Toye, my hands are full. Toye, I'm busy. You know, what do you think? Can this be the last one? Toye said, no, Mama, no, please, we have to continue this thing because, you know, and after I read the magazine, you know, my eyes were filled with tears and I'm like, I can't stop this. You know, I also told my husband, I said, I beg, I don't tire. It's very, and my husband said, what's the price? I said, money, I need money. The thing is costing me money. You understand? On the side. And then they said, Eileen, don't worry. And then yesterday, my husband has already gotten me a sponsor for 2026. I'm like, okay, that means you're buying into what I'm doing. He says, Eileen, I have your back. It's giving us joy that we are giving back to the society. We are giving back. You understand? We are able to give back. It gives so much joy to see the models, to see the designers, you know, do well. And when I see designers come back, 2 of them came back. This is their 2nd time. The first Kofi, and okay, this is your 3rd time. Pastor Sim was telling me it's your 3rd time. And I was saying, no, it's your 2nd time. That means that they buy into what we're doing. That means that they enjoy what we're doing. I didn't pay them. I didn't pay them to come. They just love me. You understand? So we are so grateful. And for all the media team, I am grateful. We are grateful. We truly appreciate you all. I'm not a very good speaker. I don't like to speak for long. But all I want to say is thank you. But I promise you that tomorrow and next, 15th and 16th, you will not regret it. If you haven't bought your ticket, that is if you still have tickets available. If you haven't bought your ticket, I don't know if you still have tickets available, because we are trying to also make it that the people come will be comfortable. We actually have a gift this year, actually. We've gone a step further. So that we want a situation where in every home, there will be an emblem of Nook Fashion Weekend. So everyone that comes on the 16th, hopefully, will be going home with something that when you turn in your house, you say, the Nook Fashion Weekend this year.
Good evening, everyone. You already know my name. Your first question talks about the vision, right? If I got you right. The vision, the benefits. My boss lady right beside me, the very name Norma Uchukwuadi Momo, they really have done justice in introducing her, honestly. But they really missed something. They really didn't tell us that this woman is deep in the spirit. And being a woman of the spirit, and also a philanthropist, she got a clear vision to change the narrative of nudity in the fashion industry. So number one, the key thing for my boss lady and the entire team of the Nook International Fashion Weekend is to change the narrative of nudity in the fashion industry. That's number one. The vision came expressly from the Lord. She prayed about it. And of course, she reached out to two ladies she felt would be willing and able to run with her, for which I happen to be one of them. Don't ask me the criteria or why, I don't know. But I want to say categorically tonight, you said benefit. I saw one of her faces, I think the 2023 face. She's here. Today, she has her own business, apart from being in the estate development, real estate business. In her office today, she's a face, she's a voice. How did that happen for her? I can tell you that the first time we met this young lady, she could barely hold a microphone. She was a student. The Nook International Fashion Weekend helped her finish her first degree by sorting out everything that was like a financial challenge to her. And she's a graduate. And today, the same young lady could barely hold a microphone. The day she was crowned the face of Nook, she was jittery, shaking. Even when she was handing over to the present ones here, she could barely stand. But I wish I had the privilege to show you a short video of a seminar she organized, represented, presented, all by herself on behalf of her corporation. You have also heard that our very first ever, the face of Nook, the male, is in the United Kingdom running his master's degree and being a part sponsor of this year's event in different dimensions. What are we giving back? We want to see our youths do well. We want to see young models know who they are, have the power to say no when they ought to say no. We want to see them stand up for themselves. We want to see the models being paid well by the designers that use their services. And we started that for the first time after a show, 2 days, 3 days show. Designers go home with a minimum of between 60 and 100,000. It has never happened. Models go home with a minimum pay of between 60 and 100,000. It has never happened anywhere, each of them. Designers, you all know, especially the designers here, how much you give to the models after they work for you. We came to change the narrative, and that's what we're doing. You also asked the economic impact of the Nook International Fashion Show. People are networking. International designers are here. They came with their stuff. They will sell. Yeah. The cameramen will be paid. Tony knows all the names now, the lightning, the chair people, the decorators, the stage, everybody. The confectionery is already here. Were you paid? For 4 people. So all these and more, we cannot begin to count them. And then you also asked that, do we think that the Nook International Fashion Weekend will be able to change or impact Nigeria? Of course. Where did you come from?
My nationality is plenty. Should I bring?
Did you fly down?
Of course now. I was in front, almost close with the pilots. If you understand, business class.
We want Port Harcourt to become a face. Not a face for kidnapping. Not a face for banditry and societal vices. We want people to hear Port Harcourt on a new narrative. We want people to hear that Port Harcourt on the map is in the south of Nigeria, the same place they hear all manner of negative stories. Why did we bring the international designers? Because it's an international fashion show. And then these international designers will go back home and tell their story about Port Harcourt and Nigeria at large. That will begin to change the narrative of who we are as the Niger Delta people, as Nigerians.
We're international also.
So the event is international. And then Darele also didn't mention to you that one of our partners and sponsors is also the British Council. They support us, they recognize us, they acknowledge us. So it goes to say that the Nook International Fashion Weekend, 4th edition, yes, just 4th edition. Slowly but surely, we're making waves. We're changing the narrative. We're changing, the impression, the negative impression of our nation, Nigeria. We're building the economy. Little drop of water here and there, but this water is actually growing. It's almost beginning to carry wave. Trust me, just a matter of time. People are finishing school. Models are finishing school. Models know that they don't have to sleep with any man to be casted. Our model cast is an open show. It's open book. You come. You don't have to bribe your way through. If you're good, you're good. If you're qualified, you're qualified. There is no backyard. These are the narratives we're trying to change. We're trying to let also, like I said before, nudity on the wrong way. I don't know what to say. I don't know your impression, but my impression is that he's yucky. So, these young ladies are people's children. They have dreams. They have visions. Some of them will aspire to be politicians, yes, tomorrow. And then when their tomorrow comes, because they want to earn 10,000 naira from one designer, you make them wear pants. And then somebody will bring up the picture to blackmail them tomorrow. We're saying no to things like that. I don't know. If I answered your question, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We have another question very quickly.